Check, check! Welcome back to the first only unscripted, unsupervised, unhinged 10-minute testing rep-off, and today we are taking a look at a deck I've always had in like the back of my mind, but there's never been like a build of it that interested me really enough to do on the show. People always hate it when I do something that's just a little bit too meta for their idea of what deck check is supposed to be. So I thought White Forest was just a little bit too close to being like actually good, but this build of White Forest just intrigued me enough to the point where I wanted to check it out and maybe see if I could play it as optimally as I can, because White Forest is a deck that it takes a lot of micro interactions that if you make a mistake, you will regret it like 20 minutes later in the combo, and you'll just notice it all come crashing down on you. The interesting part of this one is that we are playing the Muddy Mud Dragon package with a Spirit with Link of One, so that we can fuse the two of them into Albion, then use Albion to fuse them from the graveyard into Dragoon, getting us to Dragoon and a level 8 body on board that we can overlay with Queen of the Azamina into Hope Harbinger. And Queen Azamina is a card that I have sort of underestimated. I guess I'll own up to that. I thought this card did absolutely nothing, but it does get on board. It can't be denied that it does that. And since it's a Sinful Spoil, it can be sent for the effect of Hallowed Azamina to summon an Azamina fusion. So in a similar way to how this type of deck might have used Sinful Spoil's Morian to just get like an extra interruption on your board, this one uses that extra Sinful Spoil as just a way to get a level 8 body on board. So I'm going to try to not fuck up this combo, and in saying that, I have now jinxed it, and we will not get this combo right for the next 3 hours. Guaranteed. Alright, time to go second. Has anyone ever gone second before? Not me. Alright, we've got a Pot of Prosperity. I don't remember if I've ever told this story. I must have, like, at Vegas last year, in, I think, round 1, I activated Prosp, and my opponent told the rest of his team, like, oh, guys, we got a Prosp over here. And I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, yeah, I'm playing a shitty deck that's less consistent than Snake Eye. Go ahead, make fun of me. Okay, we're up against some sort of Red Dragon Archfiend shit. I want to say that's fine, because I don't think there's a way that gets them to the tuner. Oh, there's that, I guess. Yeah, this gets them to Crimson Gaia. Crimson Gaia searches Soul. So we just imperm the dragon. We should be fine. Fine-ish. Summon you. Bring back Vision. They still get to summon Synchron. They can make a 7. What 7 even is there? Still have the Foolish, so they've got that going for them. Lubellion. Alright. Place regained. They have the Magnamut. Put that back, get a draw, end phase. Okay, we're not putting that back and getting a draw. We don't want that. We've decided we don't want that back to get a draw. Never mind, then. Alright. So we already have Tails, so we can just get one of the traps here. We will get Elzette. Elzette, get rid of Black Goat. And I believe we add Elzette. Elzette Azamina, to be specific. We will pitch Foxezz. They have a Bestial target now if they want. We're gonna get... I believe we get a Stellar here. Summon Azamina Elzette. Now we will go for Diabell. Chainlink 1, Elzette to search Wanted. Chainlink 2, Diabell add back Tails, because that still hasn't used its effect yet, so we have that as 2 White Forest costs. Go Wanted. Get Diabellstar. Diabellstar, pitch a Stellar. Get Deception. Flip up Deception. Tribute the Sylveon hand. We don't really have any more use for her. And that's just going to get us Queen. Go Hallowed. And this is their last chance to Baldrake, so they're going to do that. send Tails, then chain Black Goat to make them unable to use the effect of Baldrake on board to banish the thing we summon. Even though I think we do that before they have the ability to. Chainlink 1, Silvera. Chainlink 2, Queen. Chainlink 3, Tails. They get to regain, put my shit back. That's fine. You back. Summon back. Lizette. This confuse. I don't think there's a way to get another material for the link. I was supposed to do this. I wasn't even supposed to make Mud Dragon, I don't think. We can? How do we do it? I think I see what you're seeing. Send you, summon Murcielago. Let's just get this thing. Put back Deception. That. Bring back a fusion spell comes back. Boom. All beyond. Alright. Make these two an Hour Harbinger if we want. Anyway, we ran out of cards in hand, so it's not even like the Dragoon does anything. Whoops. That's fine. This is all part of the plan. Okay, so since this doesn't... It doesn't have a negate anyway. Why not, right? You can add back LZ on their turn. What is the condition for this? If a tuner is summoned to your field, so we would have to go... Yeah, we just summon you back. In that case, we need to clear a space. So we would need to use Silvera early. Which I guess we're going to do anyway. What do you want? You want to put this back. That's fine. There's the beast. Loop. We probably Guardian Chimera before we Dragoon negate, though. That's true. It's a better use of the card in our hand. That's fine, because Foxezz is, like, such a huge blowout. Because we have 1, 2... 3 spellcaster, yeah, 3, 4, and then I think 5. It's fine. Because they can make Chaos Angel here. Are we really just doing it for 1? Or I guess 2? They'll probably chain this. Can Change will just get banned already? Unfortunately, it is good for the game. Sorry, liberals. They're gonna do that. I don't really give a fuck. Sylvie, put you back. Do that. And then we chain block it. Let's chain block this shit. This thing's coming out. Let's Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera is gonna pop Tua. Pop Tua, pop Tua. Pop Tua, pop Tua. Now, once again, we kind of have either the pop with A-Bow or the negate with Dragoon. Alright. I'm like thinking really hard right now. I know I'm pretty quiet, but it's literally because like I'm assessing this game state. The margins here are like tight as hell. Turns out vomiting your whole hand onto the board is not very good when some of your interruptions need to discard. That's fine. They need to adjust its level to get to Red Rising. So when they do that, we could pop out Silvera. There we go. Galactic Dragon Synchros, yes. 1, 2. There. All right. All right, so this is like the hand. This is L hand. I think we get Estella. No, that sounds like shit. We'll get Estella later. Estella just kind of sucks conceptually. So the fact that it's even in this list is like... It's doing different things than some other White Forest decks might do. Estella's really powerful, but also like just gets hand trapped every time she hits the board. One of the weird things about her is that she's so strong because she can get all these different light spellcasters that you're not playing. So the only thing she'd be getting is white forests, which you already have all these great ways to get to them. So you really don't need her. Okay, that's fine. That's -1. -1 send. Not ideal, but we'll live. Okay. No real reason to dodge this. We kind of want the 6 more than we want to resolve it. So we, of course, already have Tails, so we get LZ. So now she hits the board. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, add back. Doesn't really matter, they're both the same right now. Wanted. Diabellstar get Deception. And Deception tribute over the Droll. Get Hallowed. Gonna get Queen. Make Cross Sheep. Put you back. Hallowed. Silvera, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2 Queen. Summon back a 2. Now let's do this. Get the draw before we do anything else. That's really, really good. That actually fixes everything I was about to do. And let's get the draw. Alright. Alright, we're moving at a pace hitherto undreamt of. We're just drawing all the good cards. That's not really that good right now. Now we're doing this shit. Albion. Dragoon. Alright. Sometimes I forget how much I enjoy just like comboing off to my heart's content. Decks like White Forest Azamina can get so confusing that I trick myself into thinking I don't like them because I don't know how to build them. But then when someone builds it for me and I just take the list and play it, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. This rocks. I'm like the sickos on the other side of the class, like, hey, yes, yes. That being said, I think the Dragoon engine in this is pretty fun, but I don't know that it's the optimal end board for this deck. I'm sure there's a couple other options that maybe can be more resource efficient. The discard cost on Dragoon is not, it's not a guaranteed right, especially when Abao is competing for that very same discard. The idea that you'll have one or zero cards left in hand it's a very realistic possibility. You have to really think of that when you evaluate cards like this. It's something I kind of undervalue when I talk about Abao is the fact that I look at it as a free pop. It's not free. Nothing in life is free. But once you kind of get like the big picture of how the deck flows through its different pieces, it can be just so rewarding to hit that right vein where you're just using every single card at its optimal capacity, and I hope to someday make it there. That was deck check. This is probably the first good deck check in like 6 months. Do I even like any of these? I don't like them. I don't like doing... I do this show as a tax write-off. Don't tell the IRS I said that. Taxes are like due next month.